So I was able to integrate the Go Make Human character creator with IDKLOL, my ECS-based RPG. So we still have the body, head, face, and eye sliders as you've seen before, but now I also added a name randomizer and a gender selector. So I pretty much left all the other sliders the same, and I automatically equipped some clothes so that they're not naked anymore. And now when you hit start, it actually uses the character that you made in the game, and you can walk around the little town that I made. I also unlocked the camera from the back of the head so you can see your character's face. And if we go back to the menu, I can make a different character. And as you can see, the model is in the default T-pose because I haven't figured out how to port the animations yet. Also, I still need to add the hair models and skin color options, but I think this is a really good start. So when you go to make a new character, as you change the sliders, it updates the appearance, and if you print the parameters, you can see this is stored in a dictionary with the name of the slider and a float value between 0 and 1. So as you can see, there are quite a few in the output here. So then when I hit the next button, I create a new instance of the scene and connect the game ready signal to the new game function so I can pass the additional parameters. And I pass the character name, character.appearance, which is this dictionary, and the clothes array as well. Eventually I'll add more than just the default, but I need to watch the video about that. So then when you make a new game, it passes the player name, genotype, and clothing to the player builder, which assigns them as components. So I'm using the sliders as a genotype variable. And in the components, I added the genotype, which will be different for each species, but since I'm just using a dictionary, I have polymorphism basically built in. And the clothes component as well, which is just an array of clothing name, but these will be entity IDs at some point, since we'll want to make the clothing unique. And I have considered changing these to resources, but there's a lot of reserved keywords when you make a custom resource, and so the auto-completion isn't particularly useful unless you add a prefix to the data values, and saving the resources is not nearly as easy as saving the dictionary, so I'm just going to keep it like it is. Then in the render system, for entities with the render component, if it has the close component, loop through the close and call the takeOnClose function for each string, and if the genotype is an entity, set the node appearance equal to the genotype component and regenerate the meshes. So these functions are on the HuMan entity scene. So they are specific, which is more object-oriented, but I figured it would be easier to just leave it like this until I have more meshes to generate, since it is specific to the actual skeleton and everything. So it wouldn't necessarily make sense to put all of this code in the render system. But that's all for now. So I have been playing some Fallout 4 Survival with the Sim Settlements mods enabled, and that's pretty fun. But that's all for this episode. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.